Alright, so the next braid we're going to do is a tail braid. What I like to do is I like to take two sides of their tail. I don't really know what this is called. I think this is one that I just kind of had in my head. And kind of take these two and bend them down like this. And then you take it and you put it, into like a normal braid kind of, with like some undertail though. And this is not a very good sectioning that I did here, but, and then you take it and you go down their tail, like pretty far down. But if you need to, you can always like grab a little bit from one if one thing starts getting a little bit too small. Like as you can see, I grabbed from that middle one to fill in a little bit. But as you can see now, this one's getting kind of small, so I'm going to grab from that bigger one already again and try to even these out with the amount of hair that's in them to get them like to even a little bit. Like it's not the prettiest braid I've done, but I mean I don't think it's too bad. So I'm just gonna keep on going down his tail and just go all the way down till I reach almost to the end of the tail, but far enough down that I can get the band in. So we're almost to the bottom. I might leave a little bit extra though, just to like keep it like blending in a little bit. But, so there we go. Like that. There. So as you can see now, I've got it to where it should be, but it's kind of sticking out. What it looks supposed to look like is it's supposed to lay against the tail and blend back into it. So I'll show you it in a second. Right here. As you can see down the tail, it kind of blends into it and kind of ends out right here. I put a band in it so it would lay down, but when it's loose, it looks kind of like this. So let me just slide that band out. It's really loosely in there. But this is what it looks like when it's out. Have the band. Alright, the last braid I'm going to do is I'm going to take some section from the top. And I'm going to push that side away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to start braiding down the side of the tail here. Like right next to the tailbone. There's that. So as you go down, what you're going to want to do is just slowly take it down the side of his tail. Kind of like this. And then once you get to the end of your braid on the tail, then you're just going to put this band in there. Or put whatever band you want in there. It doesn't matter what the color is. You might want to match your horse if you're going to like do something with it. Or unless you're just braiding for fun or practicing. But next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do pretty much that same thing on the other side. Try to make your sections kind of equal, which I did not do very well. But I mean, like, I don't think it looks that uneven. But I think I need to go up the tailbone just a little bit more. So make sure it's kind of close to the tailbone. Like up here. And you're just going to want to slowly braid it down the tailbone. Like this. So as you can see now it's kind of going down a little bit more. I need to add a little bit more hair to this tail piece because this one's kind of a thin piece. As you can kind of see. This side doesn't have that much hair into it. I'm going to keep having to move hair into this one little piece because it doesn't have enough. But as you can see, that's what it looks like. And then you're going to want to lay it down with a band. And then there you go. You should have like two little pieces here. You can kind of see, I think. But then what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the big part of their tail, like the main part, a little bit lower down here, I'd say. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to take 3 pieces of it. Pretty much the majority of it. There you go. What you're going to want to also do is kind of combine these little pieces into the tail. At least that's what I do. To make it look a little bit nicer, I would say. It's kind of an interesting braid that I did though. Like this. Kind of move down the tail. Like you're doing a full tail braid, but for me it's kind of, I do the top pieces and then I start braiding down some. So I can do this. So you just slowly start braiding down the tail until you pretty much reach the bottom. And then once you reach the bottom, well, I'm getting kind of close to the bottom. I'm not doing it all the way because it'll take a while. But I'm going to just tie it off here. You can go a little bit farther if you want, but depending on the length of your horse's tail, you can kind of go wherever you want. I just have this one little piece that stuck out. But now I'm going to show it what it looks like. So as you can see, it's got the two tail pieces that go down in the braid. If it was the same color, it would make more sense. Like as you can see, it goes down into the tail braid that goes all the way to the end of the tail. And this is what it looks like. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you were wondering what horse this is, because this is my original Meet the Horses video, this is Wayne. He's one of our senior horses. And he was the only one I could find with a long enough mane to do this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and comment if any of these braiding tips were helpful for you. Also, thanks for watching. Bye!